Wait a minute. There may be a way to salvage this clone doll yet. Hello, boys. Hey, boys. Wake up. It's me, your favorite demon. Want it, but beggars can't be choosers. Can they?
Well, you may not speak to my father. How dare you barge in here trying to interrupt our conversation?
Julian, I can do anything I want. I'm your wife. And I want to speak to my father-in-law. Hello, Alistair. It's me, Teresa.
Hello, Teresa. I understand you've been badgering Julian about a position at Crane Industries.
That's right, I want a job. But not just any job, an important one with decision-making authority. It'll never happen.
I wish I could see Alistair's face.
Alistair, are you there?
Why, yes, Teresa, I am. I was just thinking, now that you're at Crane, you should know all there is to know about the family business. I believe you'd make a most attractive addition to the top rung of our organization.
Are you saying what I think you are?
Congratulations, Teresa. You've just been appointed our newest vice president. I look forward to working with you.
What did you just say, Father?
You heard me, Julian. Surely you agree that your lawfully wedded wife will be the most attractive executive on staff. Welcome aboard, Teresa.
This can't be happening. I have my MBA and they wouldn't hire me. Teresa barely made it past the 12th grade. Has Alistair lost his mind?
He's up to something. Just like when he rigged Teresa's execution so we would all think she was dead. No, there is more to this than meets the eye. I just wish I knew what it was.
Did you hear that, Ethan? I am going to be an executive at Crane Industries.
What'd I do?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's just that I don't want to be late to this thing.
All right, I guess you're right. Considering we are the guests of honor, we should probably be there on time. Hey, we've got the rest of our lives to make love, right?
Exactly.
I'll be out in a minute.
All right. I'll just get dressed.
Hey, it's not too late to join me in that shower, you know.
No. Really?
Come on, it's just that I've missed you so much and it's been so long since we've made love. I don't care if we're late to that damn party.
Antonio, no.
Forgive me, Father, but you don't know what you're saying.
I most certainly do, Julian. You're the fool in this family, not I. Thank heaven Teresa will be joining Crane Industries. We need someone around who's quicker on the uptake than you are. Teresa will make a more than worthy addition to the Crane executive team. She asked for a position, she's entitled to one, and I'm going to see that she gets it. Now, you see, there's nothing ulterior about it.
As if I believe you.
Oh, so skeptical, Ivy. No wonder Julian sought comfort in other women's beds during your marriage. Well, then again, if I were married to Julian, I might become suspicious myself.
Father?
This conversation's beginning to bore me. I'll talk with you later, Teresa. We can iron out the details, decide where you fit best in the conglomerate. Have a nice party, and do give my best to Sheridan and both her fiancés.
What are you up to, sir?
You'll see. As will they. But only when I'm damn good and ready.
The party, Antonio.
Yeah, the hell with the party. I want to make love to the woman that I'm going to marry. I've missed you so much.
It's just that...
What's wrong?
We have company.
Louise. Come on, don't you know how to knock?
Actually, I think I did hear him knock. I'm so sorry, Luis.
Well, you know what? I'm not. Can a guy get a little privacy with his fiancée here? Well, we can catch up later, can't we? In other words, take a hike.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for a day the moment find?
Jimmy. Wake up, old girl. Wake up. All your dreams are about to come true.
Mama? I didn't know you were up here.
Well, I came to check on my grandson before the party. What are you up to, Teresita? What is it?
Oh, Mama, you won't believe it. I'm one step closer to getting Ethan back. You hear that, little guy? You're gonna get the daddy that you deserve, the daddy I promised you.
Wait, slow down, Mija. What have you done?
Oh, only the best thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Everything is falling into place, Mama, the way I always dreamed it would. Guess who just landed herself a big, fat executive job at Crane Industries?
Not you.
Yes, me, Mama. I am going to be vice president at Crane Industries. I mean, of something or other. We haven't decided what I'm going to be in charge of yet, but who cares?
Wait, Teresa, por favor. Even if Julian consented to this, his father, Alistair, would never agree.
See, Mama, that's the best part. It was Alistair who said yes to the job.
Huh. What about Ivy and Rebecca? They're never going to let this just pass lightly.
Well, what about them? I mean, they can't go up against Alistair. You know that. Besides, I am holding all the cards as Julian's legal wife. And they can just whine and moan.
No, Teresita, they can make your life a living hell. Trust me. They're not going to take this title of yours very lightly.
I'm not afraid of them, Mama. I'm Mrs. Julian Crane and the newest VP at Crane Industries. They're just a couple of bitter, cackling old hens.
Well, please, just don't underestimate them. And what about Gwen?
I can handle her. Now that I've got the Crane name and empire behind me, I'm going to give Ethan back what was from him.
Well, I don't think Ethan ever cared much about being a Crane. His values are stronger than those based on fortune and power.
Mama, come here, baby. Everyone loves power, including Ethan. Now, after all, I mean, that is how he was raised, to run all the Crane holdings. Now, he may not complain about what he lost, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't miss it. See, his life was shattered partly because of me. And I'm going to make up for my mistake. I'm going to give him back what was taken from him all along. And this time, it's going to work, Mama. Ethan will be mine, and nothing will take him away from me. Nothing.
Come on, Louise, you know what it's like to be in love with a beautiful woman. You can't keep your hands off of her. So I'll make a deal with you. You don't bust in on me and Sheridan, and we won't bust in on you and Beth. How's that?
Actually, don't listen to your brother, Louise. You were interrupting it all. Really. We have to get ready for the party.
You left this in the car. I thought you might want it. Yeah, actually, I do. I hope you're going to bring Beth tonight. It's been a while since the four of us have been together. What, since that masquerade ball in Bermuda? In fact, I was thinking about that. Maybe we could just have a celebration for all of us tonight.
You know what? Let's worry about that when we get there. If we ever get there. Hint, hint.
All right. I'll go take a shower. See you later, Luis. And, you and I can pick up where we left off after.
That's it. I can't stand this anymore. No.
Wake up, Tabitha!
You still here?
Yes, and you'll be so glad when you find out what I've done.
I told you I'm not interested. There's only one thing I want, and I can't get him back.
Well, maybe not him exactly, but how about a pretty good facsimile?
There's more than gluing a few parts together to make a new Timmy. I told you, he can't be replaced. He's irreplaceable. And there's no way that you could make a boy that would be anywhere near like him.
That's just the thing, Tabitha. The doll that I made.
No, I don't want to hear about your damn doll.
Well, there is nothing I hate more than a mushy witch. But no matter. I've got just the thing to snap you out of your bog of self-pity.
If you're talking about that thing sitting there, I am not interested.
Come on, Tabitha.
Just look at it. Why? So you can remind me of my loss, my grief?
Just look at it.
No.
Look.
No. Just, I don't want to look at it. Just get it out of here.
Oh! I think you broke it.
Who cares? It's just a doll.
Ow.
Who said that?
She did.
She? Who's she?
Me.
You? Who are you?
I'm Connie.
Connie? Now, wouldn't you know it? It wouldn't be enough for the little gold digger to live here in the mansion, to charge up millions on your charge cards. No, now she wants to take over the family empire.
For now, Rebecca.
That's right. It's only temporary. But we have to keep our eye on the little taco queen, because she wants a job at Crane Industries for one reason, and we all know what that is.
Father's always been so proprietary about the business. He barely let me move up the ladder, and I'm his son. Now it's as if he's enjoying handing over the whole candy store to Teresa. It just doesn't add up.
For once, I agree with Julian. Although, as I told Rebecca, I think Alistair has something in the works that involves Teresa. Well, maybe he wants to just build her up so he can knock her back down.
Sounds like something Father would relish.
I don't know. Maybe it's us he wants to knock down. That would be like him, too.
Teresa, this just doesn't make any sense. Alistair wouldn't even let Sheridan attend the board meetings, and she's his only daughter.
Mama, I don't know about that. I'm just glad that Alistair likes me.
Well, it's good to see that you're happy, Mija. But don't let your guard down. Alistair can't be trusted.
Don't worry about me, Mama. I can handle myself.
Don't be so sure. Alistair is a master manipulator, and what happened today, Mija? It came way too easily. He's going to want something in return for granting you this favor. Trust me.
Mama, you make him sound like he's the godfather or something. He's just this old man who realized that his son is incompetent. And, you know, maybe Alistair didn't approve of me before, but now he sees that I am not going anywhere, so he might as well accept me into the fold. I've won another battle, Mama, and now there's only one thing left for me to conquer. I'm going to get back the man that I love. If you're gonna raise your voice, do it in here.
Why? When I want him to hear.
You don't mean that. You're just upset.
Yeah, you're damn right I'm upset. Sheridan, I told you the one thing that I wouldn't or couldn't stand is you sleeping with my brother.
But we didn't sleep together.
Because I walked in.
No, that's not true, because I would have stopped him whether you walked in or not.
Oh, right. How? He was stark naked. And what are you doing dressed like that?
I thought he was in the shower. I was trying to get dressed before he came out, and he snuck up on me. He took me completely by surprise.
Well, what about tonight?
He'll be fine at the party.
I'm talking about after the party. You heard him in there. He's dying to get you in bed.
I'll think of something.
No, I'm not taking that chance. No, my brother wants to make love with you. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to tell him the truth right now.
Did that thing say Connie?
Ouch. That hurt.
You know, Tabitha, I really don't think that she appreciated your calling her a thing. She's a girl.
A girl? Why did you make a girl doll?
Well, I had to make do with the parts that I found in the bag, and plus you said you didn't want anything that reminded you of Timmy.
Huh. Well, you succeeded there. That thing doesn't remind me of Timmy at all.
Good. I knew you'd like her.
I don't like her, and I don't want her.
So that's the thanks I get for all my hard work.
I didn't ask you to make a new doll. And anyway, you botched it up.
What do you mean?
Look at her face.
Well, that obviously happened when you kicked the chair and knocked her to the ground. Don't worry. I'll fix it right up.
Don't bother. I don't want it.
She doesn't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Ignore her. You know, she can be a real grump at first. Once you get to know her, well, you almost have to get used to her. Anyways, once you do, I'm sure you two will have a fabulous time.
And this is a very special bear, you know. Ethan won this for me on our first real date. And then I won one just like it for him. So, he's got a twin brother. Gwen almost destroyed him, but I salvaged him and sewed him back together. I'm going to give him to you now. And I hope that he's as special for you as he was and always will be for me. I took Ethan to a place he'd never been before. The arcade on the boardwalk downtown. He loved it. Especially when I won him his twin teddy bear. I think that was the night that Ethan really started to fall in love with me. Anyway, this bear is always going to remind me of that night.
No, I can't let you do this.
Look, Sheridan, I don't want to either, but there's no other way. I mean, come on, you just came back to me. I don't want to lose you again.
We can't lose your brother either. If you tell Antonio about us, it will kill him.
Yeah, and if I don't, it's going to kill me.
Oh, it is not the same thing, and you know it. And do you really think you can live with yourself if Antonio dies because of us? Because I know that I can't. Look, if Antonio dies because you told him about us, I will never be able to look into your mother's eyes again. I will always know that I killed her firstborn son, and she'll know it too. It'll tear at us as surely as any threat from the outside, only it's going to be an enemy of our own making. It'll just eat away at us until there's nothing left. So please, please don't say anything to Antonio.
Damn it.
What the hell?
Well, I'm afraid that's the best I can do. She's still got a fairly good-sized scar.
If I were you, I'd keep my day job.
Hey, I'm a zombie, not a plastic surgeon.
Yes, I can see that.
Well, I'll think of a way to fix it later. As for now, I think you two need to get to know each other. Connie, say hello to your princess.
Princess?
Don't you dare call me princess. Only Timmy could call me that, and he's gone. Gone forever. I need to fix myself a fresh batch of our Timmys.
My Timmys?
Oh, that's just this concoction she likes to drink. She'll teach you how to make it later.
I certainly will not. This is Timmy's special recipe. I will never allow anyone to make them. It will be an insult to his memory.
Well, you gotta do something with her, because she's here to serve you.
I don't want her. I want my Timmy. He was my precious little boy. There'll never be anyone like him.
That's just the thing, Tabitha. She isn't a boy. She's a girl. Think of the positives. She won't hog the remote. She'll keep the top on the toothpaste. Best of all, she won't leave the lid up. I mean, that alone is worth keeping her around.
I don't know.
And think of all the girly girl things you could do together. You could go to shoe sales together, steal all the size 7s. That drives women crazy. You could give each other makeovers. You could never do that with Timmy. She'll give you the best makeover.
I don't want a makeover. I don't need a makeover.
No offense, Tabby, but you could certainly use one. That eye makeup screams 17th century, and that hairstyle hasn't been in since... I don't think that hairstyle was ever in, but the point is, stop focusing on the negatives, start thinking about the positives. Having her around could change your whole life. This misery Myrtle routine, it's getting old.
I'm grieving over my Timmy.
Well, at least, why don't you grieve in a clean house? Because you know what? I can smell Fluffy's litter box all the way from the sidewalk. So have her clean it up. That's what she's here for. To do your bidding. Put her to work.
I don't want her in my house. Apart from the obvious fact that she isn't my Timmy, there's something different, odd about her. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, I'm sure falling off the chair didn't help anything, but once she gets a good night's sleep, she'll be right as rain.
I don't think so. There's something off about her.
You know, I don't know what's going on in this house anymore. I mean, first, my sister comes back from the dead. The sister I thought that I had taken care of. And if that wasn't bad enough, she's managed to get herself engaged to not one, but 2 Lopez Fitzgerald brothers. Either one of Pilar's boys could bring me down.
You know, I understand your worries about Luis, but you never told me your history with Antonio.
Don't ask.
How many secrets do you have, Julian?
Enough. Then there's this young man who I've raised as my son. It turns out he's Ivy's bastard with the chief of police.
Julian, there's no way to talk about Ethan.
That's the truth. I ordered him out of this house months ago. Yet, here he still is, living under the same roof because Ivy can't bear to be apart from a love child. Then there's Teresa.
Sniveling little tart.
The courts awarded her all of the rights and privileges that go with being my legal wife, and she's taken advantage of every one of them except for one. God forbid she should share my conjugal bed.
Pokey!
Well, I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole, of course, but Father seems to be quite taken with her. And then there's my poisonous ex-wife, who wheels around here like Evel Knievel in that metallic contraption that seems to be affixed to her behind. When, oh God, if ever, will I be rid of her? To tell you the truth, this This house has become a veritable zoo for misfits and outcasts.
Well, haven't you forgotten someone, Pookie?
Oh, yes. Oh, you, my luscious, you're the only bright light in this whole mess. You, the only one who truly loves me, but whom I cannot marry because of Teresa. Can you just imagine the Christmas cards this year? Or me introducing the family at the next Crane Gala? It's too much, I tell you. Sometimes I wish I had stayed dead.
Oh, Pookie. Pookie, you can't say that. No, you're tense. And you're just all wound up from all these nasty people living here. Oh, you just let Becky make you feel better.
Oh, yes, that does feel better. I have an idea. I'll play the doctor and you can be the patient.
No, why don't you just, tell me where it hurts?
Everywhere.
This bear holds a lot of special memories for me. Do you still have the one that I won for you?
That was a lifetime ago. Teresa, things are different now. We're not together anymore. You need to remember that.
What I remember is our love, Ethan. And someday in the not-too-distant future, you will too.
Oh, excuse me. I did not realize you were in here.
Are you all right, Pilar? You look upset.
I've had better days.
I know what you mean. One minute, everything seems normal, and the next, life as we know it has been turned on its ear.
This should be such a happy time. Teresa's life was spared, and my son Antonio has finally come home.
That's what's bothering you, isn't it? The situation between Antonio and Luis?
How could it not? Everyone but Antonio knows that Sheridan is engaged to marry Luis, and if he should find out, well...
Would it really kill him?
Eve Russell said it could. All these years of praying for my son to come home. And he could die any moment. And what I'm most afraid of is that it will be Luis, his own brother, that will cause the death.
My God, Luis, your hand.
I'm fine.
You could have broken it with the other one bandaged.
I said it's okay.
I hate what this is doing to you.
I'm fine. Just go take care of Antonio.
That's not fair. And I don't know what to do. I want to be with you, but Antonio is dying.
I'm sorry.
I love you with all my heart. He's a man that I want to be with. Now and forever, the only man. But if we tell Antonio about us, his life will be over, literally.
I know. I just don't know how much longer I can take this. Just thinking of him touching you and kissing you. Sheridan, it's just too much to ask.
Sheridan, I hope you're dressed or you're going to be the reason we're late.
I'll be right there. We'll talk about this later.
All right. All right, I'll go. I hate this.
Feel better now?
Yeah. But there is still one place it hurts.
Oh, darn. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to do a much more
thorough examination.
Not another examination.
You're just gonna have to wait till after the party.
Oh, to hell with that fiesta downstairs. For one blissful moment, I'd actually forgotten about it and everything else that's going on in this house.
Oh, poor Pookie. Do you know what your problem is? You just have too many wives.
You're telling me?
There is something we can do about it.
Oh, I don't see how.
Oh, just leave it to me, Pookie. Becky has a plan.
Oh, ow.
So that's where he's been hiding. I haven't seen him in a while.
He was just in the back of the closet collecting dust. What happened to him?
Doesn't matter. It's a lifetime ago. What are you wearing?
I'm not sure yet.
Don't you worry, darling. Mama's gonna get you a new daddy. The best daddy in the world. And the three of us are gonna be a family. That's a promise.
I'm sorry. I thought I was in much more control of my emotions.
Don't worry about it, Pilar. I know what it's like to worry about a son.
That's why you're so unhappy with Teresa. You're afraid she'll always be in Ethan's life.
Has your daughter told you the latest? Because I'm sure she can't wait to shout it from the rooftops.
She's very excited about her job at Crane Industries.
And did she tell you why? Because it is crystal clear. She hopes it will help her get Ethan back. I knew it. That's her reason for doing it. That's her reason for every outrageous stunt she has pulled. Well, give her a message from me, Pilar, will you? Tell her it won't work. I will never allow her to be with my son.
I've already warned her.
Then she's a fool. Because I want what's best for Ethan, and that is not Teresa.
God, I wish I shared your conviction for what's right for everyone. All I know is I'm afraid of what's ahead. I'm afraid for all of us.
Hey, it's just me. I thought you were in a big rush to get ready.
I am. I'll go get dressed right now. I won't be long.
Have I told you how much I love you?
Oh, 1 or 2 times.
Well, I do. Now and forever.
Well, I think I'll take off. You can take that thing with you.
No. You two need some time to bond.
I'm not bonding with that doll or any other doll.
Oh, Tabitha, it will be fine. Just give her a chance.
No!
Well, you girls have fun now. Don't stay up too late watching old movies.
Where do you think you're going?
To see if I can stir up some trouble around town.
You're not leaving me alone with this thing, are you? Damn that zombie. You are a strange-looking thing. Of course, it wouldn't matter if you looked like Catherine Zeta-Jones. You could never take the place of my Timmy. He was one of a kind. Unique. You're unique too, I suppose. But in a different way. Something very odd about you. Can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, well. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm not keeping you. Zombie put you together, and I'm gonna take you apart.